Amazon's woke Rings of Power has been through the ringer ever since its release, with failure after failure, backlash after backlash, and now things have taken a turn even for the greater worse than that. And now we are at a point where, despite the fact that this show has been such a failure, such a bomb for Amazon, that, you know, we can look at the ratings and how bad the ratings were. We can look at things like the score on Rotten Tomatoes that the audience gave it. Despite all of that, Amazon is doubling down on its woke nonsense, where they are now completely advertising that this show, Amazon Rings of Power Season 2, is going to have an all-female directing team. Prime Video announces all-female directing team for Lord of the Rings of Power Season 2. So basically, thank you, Amazon, for the confirmation that this is going to be yet another complete failure with Season 2. And we all know exactly what the narrative is already being constructed for Season 2. Obviously, we have already plenty of diversity in the show that they can point to as scapegoats and a reason for why the show is a failure. This is what they continue to do. They use diversity as a shield when we start to criticize the show. Now they can be like, fans don't like it because we have an all-female directing team. They're misogynists. We all know exactly what they're going to be doing time and time again. This is the gamut that they run. And now with Season 2, we have this to look forward to. Now, this doesn't mean that women can't be good directors. Let me just point that out, okay? Because I can already hear some screeching going on from some of you that are watching this video. This doesn't mean that there can't be any good female directors. There are plenty of very well qualified female directors out there, but the fact is that not only is Amazon just announcing this with this way, just completely showing that they haven't learned anything from Season 1, that they're going to continue to hinge this entire show on its diversity quotas, but they're also going to be bringing back women that were directing Season 1 to direct the entirety of Season 2. This is like insanity 101. So, Amazon Studios and Prime Video announced an all-female directing team from the upcoming second season of The Lord of the Rings of Power. In a press release, Amazon Studios announced that Charlotte Brandstrom would return to the show alongside Sana Hamri and Louis Hooper. Brandstrom directed episodes 6 and 7 of the first season, titled Udun and the Eye. If you recall, the 6th episode featured the nonsensical eruption of Mount Doom, the illogical chase sequence featuring Galadriel, Adar and Halbrand, and the battle sequence showing the Númenóreans routing Adar's orcs. So, yeah, so they're bringing back that lady to direct more of Rings of Power. Hamri previously worked on Fox's Empire series, as well as an episode of the upcoming second season of The Wheel of Time, which is yet another failure under Amazon's belt. Now, Amazon is in the special place where they can do things very similarly to Disney, where they aren't fully relying on the success of their movies and their shows, so they can take huge woke risks just like Disney can. Payne told The Hollywood Reporter, Season 1 opens with, who is Galadriel? Where did she come from? What did she suffer? Why is she driven? And basically, we discovered very quickly that Galadriel was a completely insufferable character, one of the worst written female characters that I've ever seen in any property. We're doing the same with Sauron in Season 2. We'll fill in all of the missing pieces. Let's not forget that these showrunners were the same people that said that they were going to write the novel that Tolkien never wrote, which is complete lunacy in every way, shape, and form. So we're going to continue to see what happens with this, but I think this is going to be yet another complete bomb for Amazon. But hey, if they want to continue to fail, they can go right ahead. With that being said, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.